All right. So what we're going to look at today is 5.1. We were actually supposed to do 5.1 yesterday, but I actually did make a mistake, and I did fit fourth grade's 5.1. Um, it was an accidental click. So I noticed the lesson was a little bit harder, and then they told me that I actually did the wrong lesson. So we're going to restart over. We're not going to worry about yesterday. Um, and 5.1 deals with multiplication facts. We know multiplication facts, the whole chapter 4 taught us about it. And this is just showing us what you know. I'm not going to do this with you. This is kind of like a warm up. You guys see what you do know. If this kind of seems hard to you, then we might have to go back and do a few things, okay? Um, this is a vocabulary builder where it kind of tells you what vocabulary words you're going to need to know. For example, we should know factors, multiples, and product. Multiples of a number 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are multiples of 2. Product is the answer to I'll even do this with you. For example, let's fit this to page. Add notes. These are. Oh, let me plug it in. These are multiples. Multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. This is a product. It's the answer to a multiplication, and these are factors. These factors make the product. Okay? An ordered set of numbers, and it will help you predict what comes next. That's a pattern. If I say 5, 10, what? You would know 15. A set of objects arranged in rows and columns. We know those are arrays. A number sentence that uses the equal sign to show that two amounts are equal. That is an equation. The property that states by multiplying a sum by one number is the same as multiplying multiplying the sum by one number, same as multiplying each added by a number and then adding the products. That's distributive property. And the value of each digit in a number based on the location of the digit. That is the place value. And then these are your vocabulary cards you guys can look at and study. All right, so we're going to dive into chapter 1, and it's just patterns. And this lesson is not too bad because we can pick out some patterns now that we know multiplication table a little bit better. So the outdoor club is planning a camping trip. Each camper will need a flashlight. One flashlight uses 4 batteries. How many flashlights are needed needed for 8 flashlights? So 1, 4, 2, 8, 3, 12, 4, 16. These are counting up by ones. And these are skip counting fours. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Add 4 to 28. We'll see what we get. So for every flashlight, we have to add 4 batteries. So add 4 to 28. 28 plus 4 makes 32. So 32 batteries are needed for 8 flashlights. And that's the multiplication sentence, 8 times 4. So look at the pattern by comparing the columns in the tables. You can multiply each of the flashlights by 4 to find the number of batteries you needed. And that is true. Multiply each number of flashlights by 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. It's an easy one. It says, describe the pattern, then complete the table. So 1, 8, 2, 16. There's 8 here between them. So it looks like we're skip counting by 8. So this will be 24. We're adding 8 for each pack. 24 plus 8 is 32. 32 plus 8 makes 40. So multiply the number of packs by 8. So how many will there be in 5 packs? 40. Because 8 times 5 is 40. 1 pack of battery costs 3. 2 costs 6. 3 costs 9. 3, 6, 9. 4 is going to be 12. How can you describe a pattern to find the cost? We can skip count by 4. You skip count by 4, which makes it 12. I'll give you a second to copy that down. Okay. So the next one, 2 for 4, 3 for 6, 4 for 8, 5 for 10, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So skip counting by 2s. Okay, sorry, Miss Nelson's in here. So describe the pattern that completes the table. The pattern is multiplying 2 for each tenth. So every tenth you see, you got to multiply by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. 1 adult, first 2 adults has 12. 3 has 18. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So each adult, or multiply 6 for each adult. Multiply 6 for each adult. Oops. All right, so this one just describe the pattern. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're multiplying by 2s. For each hour, okay? This is 27, 36, 45. We got to find the relation between 3 and 27. How does 3 get to 27? By 9. How does 4 get to 36? By 9. How does 5 get to 45? By 9. So, and look, it's 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. Because 1 less than 7 is 6. 6 plus 3 make 9. So we're doing by 9. So multiply 9 for each cabin. This one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we're going to multiply, we're skip counting by 5, so we're going to multiply 5 for each cabin. How does 2 get to 12? It's times 6. And there's 6 different. If you can't really guess it before, ask yourself, how does 2 get to 12? 2 times 6. So we're going to go by sixes. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. So we're going to multiply 6 for each adult. You notice we're using, the ones with the smaller numbers. All right. Students made a craft project at camp. They used 2 small pine cones and 1 large pine cone pattern. Complete the table to see how many patterns they used. So for 1, they had 2 and 1. So for 2, they're going to have 4 and 2. For 3, they're going to have 6 and 3. So 4, 4. These match up. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Now they will also skip counting 2 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. We recognize the patterns pretty quick. Isaac uses 4 red beads and 3 blue beads to make a belt. How many beads will Isaac need to make 4 belts? So each belt has 4 red and 3 beads. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. And he has to make 7 belts. So we're going to do 7 or 4 belts. So we're going to do 7 beads per belt, 4 belts. 7 times 4, which means 28 beads. 28 beads. Corey uses 5 yellow tiles and 4 green tiles to make a design. How many tiles will he need to repeat the design 5 times? So he uses 5 yellow, 4 green, 5 plus 4 make 9. He makes 5 designs. 9 times 5. He's going to have 45 tiles. 45 tiles. And that's just straight finding the total and then multiplying. Oh, we can use this graph. We're good at this. So each fish stands for $2. Jenna bought 3 fishing poles. How much money did she spend? Oh. Hold on. So if Jenna bought 3 fishing poles, how much money did she spend? So a fishing pole, or let's decode the graph. Corks cost $4. 2, 4. Fishing poles cost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And worms cost 2, 4, 6, 7. So Jenna bought 3 fishing poles and they're $10 a piece. How much money did she spend? 3 times 10? It's going to be $30. Noah bought 1 fishing pole, 2 corks, and 1 carton of worms. So 1 fishing pole, $10, plus 2 corks at $4 a piece. So what's 4 plus 4? 8. And 1 carton of worm at 7. Well, I know 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 10 is 25. Ryan bought 8 corks. Explain how you can use the commutative property to find the corks. Well, we know commutative. So Corks cost $4, and he bought 8 of them. He bought 8 at $4. This is commutative property. They can switch places, but they will still equal the same. Okay. 4 times 8 is the same as 8 times 4. The cost to rent a raft is $7 per person. A raft could hold up to 6 people. There's a $3 launch fee per raft. What is the total cost for the group of 6? So, 6 people can ride the raft at $7 per person, and then each raft has $3 added onto it. So what we're going to have to do is find 6, because 6 people is all going to pay $7 to ride this raft, and that's going to be $42. But the raft charges you $3 extra to launch it out into the water, so we're going to have to add 3 to that. So 42 plus 3 makes $45. A group of students and adults are going on a field trip in vans. Each van, there will be 8 students and 2 adults. How many people will be in 4 vans? Well, each van is going to have how many people? Let's figure that out. So each van is going to have 8 students and 2 adults. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So each van has 10 people. So 10 people in 4 vans, there's going to be 40. 10 times 4 is 40 people. Complete the table. Amir said the rule for the pattern says multiplying by 4. Is he correct? 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 4 is 20. And 6 times 4 is 24. Is Amir correct? Yes. Yes, he is correct. Explain how we know all total cans are multiplied by 4. We know 5 times 4 is 20. We know 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. All right, so this is the practice homework. You guys should be good on this. This seems pretty easy. I will put the back on Schoology. You guys can remember, do it on here and on Schoology only, or on here only. It's up to you, okay? Now, if we're not at school, I would probably go back and try to put these in if you can. Other than that, you guys should have a good one, all right?